So, hello friends, I am Kinshuk. Welcome to my channel Learn with Kinshuk. So today's topic is transportation of materials in humans. Transportation of materials in humans. Okay. So, transportation of materials in humans. Now, what do you think about transportation of materials in humans? ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ऑफ मटेरियल्स मीन्स मटेरियल्स का एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ट्रांसपोर्ट करना, मतलब एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ट्रैवल करना. So this is the circulatory system. There is a circulatory system which helps in the transportation of materials in the human body. Okay, so let's see. This is the heart. You all know. Okay, and this pipe-like structures are blood vessels. So blood vessels, and blue colored blood is deoxygenated blood, means carbon dioxide rich blood, and red colored blood is oxygenated blood, which is oxygen rich blood. So today we will learn circulatory system, blood and its function, blood and its component, and blood vessels. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, yes, circulatory system. Okay, first point, in such animals means cow, buffalo, goat, and humans, etc. etc. Okay, a well developed pickup and delivery system. This line is very important when you are defining the circulatory system. If you don't write this, the your sir your teacher will deduct half an marks or 1 marks. Okay, known as circulatory system. So remember it, well developed pickup and delivery system. Next point, in the circulatory system, the blood delivers food and oxygen to every cells in the body. Blood. Okay, so blood is very important in the circulatory system. In the circulatory system, the blood delivers means delivers मतलब पहुंचाना. ब्लड हर एक सेल को फूड और ऑक्सीजन पहुंचाता है, और कैसे पहुंचाता है वो हम आगे पढ़ेंगे. सो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, it also carries waste away from every cell in the body. Blood carries waste and keep away from every cells, means blood waste को भी कैरी करता है, पर वो हर एक सेल से दूर रखता है ताकि सेल्स डैमेज ना हो जाए. So last point, in the circulatory system consist of blood, blood vessels, and the heart. These three organs or these three components are very important for the circulatory system. Okay, so let's start next topic. Let me run this all. Okay, this is the circulatory system. Okay, human. This is the thread-like structure called capillaries. It is also the blood vessels. We will discuss in detail. Okay, this is the lungs, as you know, and this is the deoxygenated blood, and this is the oxygenated blood. This is heart, this is liver, this is digestive tract, and this is kidneys. This is CO2, as I have told, and pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Remember, guys, you remember, um, in last video we have discussed pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Arteries carry oxygenated blood, but pulmonary artery is carrying deoxygenated blood, and pulmonary vein carry deoxygenated blood, but pulmonary vein is carrying oxygenated blood. So now we will discuss these two um, pulmonary blood vessels in detail in this video. So let's start next topic. Okay, wait a minute. हाँ, ब्लड एंड इट्स फंक्शन, मतलब उसके फंक्शन कितने हैं, वो क्या करता है, एक तो हमें पता चल गया सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम से कि वो डिलीवर करता है फूड और ऑक्सीजन, एवरी सेल को डिलीवर करता है. सो पॉइंट, blood is a specialized bodily fluid. You have to write this in the definition of blood, otherwise your half marks will be deducted. That flows in the blood vessels. ये एक स्पेशलाइज्ड बॉडीली फ्लूइड है जो ब्लड वेसल्स में फ्लो करता है. इट ट्रांसपोर्ट्स digested food from the small intestine to all parts of the body. We have discussed in this class, means we have discussed in we have learned in class 7, the in the small intestine there is a organ called villi. Singular form is villus. Remember, um, it helps to absorb the nutrients in digested food. So that is only. Okay, next part, let me rub. Okay, oxygen from the lungs to the body cells and carbon dioxide from the cells to the lungs. Oxygen from the lungs to the cells means ऑक्सीजन जाता है लंग्स से सेल्स में और फिर सेल्स रेस्पिरेशन करते हैं और उनका भी हमारे जैसे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड में बदल जाता है. तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड वो सेल्स वापस भेजते हैं लंग्स को कि हमें ऑक्सीजन चाहिए. फिर ये सब ट्रांसपोर्ट कौन करता है? ब्लड, जैसे कि हमने सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम में पढ़ा था. लिक्विड वेस्ट फ्रॉम द बॉडी, दिस इज डबल टाइम, सॉरी. Okay, liquid waste from the body cells to the kidney for removal from the body. Liquid waste in the form of urination. Okay, we will also discuss in the next video what is excretion, which is the part of this chapter only. We will discuss this in next video. Body cells to the kidneys for removal from the body. Liquid waste, blood, बोला ना, अभी हम आगे पढ़ेंगे. हाँ, सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम में बोला था कि ब्लड ऑल्सो कैरीज वेस्ट एंड कीप्स अवे फ्रॉम एवरी सेल. सो ब्लड वेस्ट को भी कैरी करता है, लिक्विड वेस्ट को भी कैरी करता है, और हाँ सिर्फ लिक्विड वेस्ट को भी कैरी करता है, और वो फिर किडनीज के पास जाता है फॉर रिमूवल फ्रॉम द बॉडी. There is an organ called nephron in the kidneys, tiny filtering units. This is also the topic of what is excretion. So we will discuss in detail in next video. So next point. Okay, next topic. Blood and its component. Okay, so let's start. Yes, first point, plasma. Plasma. What do you think about plasma? Plasma is a liquid part of the blood. It is yellowish in color. Okay, एक वो ब्लड का लिक्विड पार्ट है जो येलोइश कलर का है, येलो कलर का है, एंड कंटेन्स 90% ऑफ वाटर. 90%. okay, 90% of water it has, and 10% it has food waste and enzymes. प्लाज्मा ही लिक्विड वेस्ट को कैरी करता है ब्लड में. ठीक है. So blood cells, there are 3 types of blood cells. So, see, this is confusing, but don't get confused. Plasma is not coming in the types of blood cells, it is the other part. So when in the exam there is a question, write types of blood cells, so don't write plasma. Okay, otherwise marks will deducted. My also deducted in the exam 2 marks. There is the 4 marks question. Okay, so don't be write plasma in the blood cells. The plasma is a different part of the blood. So red blood cells. First blood, red blood cells. In the scientific language, it called erythrocytes. erythrocytes. RBCs means red blood cells are disc shaped. There is a disc, na music disc like this. They contain a red colored protein called hemoglobin. You all know the hemoglobin. So it is in red color, so that's why red blood cells is in red color, so it is called red blood cells. Okay, next, hemoglobin, it is the pigment that absorb oxygen and transport it to the cells all over the body. Okay, so we have discussed in the circulatory system कि वो ऑक्सीजन और फूड करता है. देखो, ब्लड में 4 होते हैं कंपोनेंट्स, ठीक है. प्लाज्मा करता है फूड को और हीमोग्लोबिन करता है ऑक्सीजन को. सो whenever there is a question which transports, name the component which transports food to the cells, lungs to the cells. So there the answer is plasma. And the question, and the other question that can come in the exam, that name the component of the blood which absorbs the oxygen and transport it to the cells. So the answer is hemoglobin. Okay, so don't forget to write in the definition of hemoglobin the pigment and the red colored protein. These two words are very important in the definition of hemoglobin, otherwise your marks will be deducted, um, approximate half marks. Okay, oxygen combines with hemoglobin to form a compound. So compound is very important in this line. Okay, so don't write mixture. Okay, oxygen combines with hemoglobin to form a mixture. No, the correct word is compound. Okay, compound called oxyhemoglobin. Okay, when blood reaches cells that need oxygen, oxyhemoglobin breaks into the oxygen and hemoglobin. The oxygen is used by the cells for respiration. देखा. और फिर हीमोग्लोबिन that then free to carry more oxygen. सो ये ब्रेक डाउन हो जाते हैं और ऑक्सीजन सेल्स के लिए चले जाता है जैसे हमने पढ़ा था, और हीमोग्लोबिन अलग हो जाता है और वो फ्री हो जाता है और वो और ऑक्सीजन एब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है और फिर वो कंपाउंड बन के वापस से ऑक्सी हीमोग्लोबिन बन जाता है. तो यही प्रोसेस रहता है. तो अब हम पढ़ेंगे ब्लड वेसल्स. सो नो, अब नहीं पढ़ेंगे, इसके बाद नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. ओके, सो white blood cells. White blood cells, in the scientific language, it called leukocytes. Leukocytes are slightly larger than the red blood cells. They do not have fixed shape, means they do not have a fixed shape like a slime or a water liquid. Okay, they they are fewer in numbers than the red blood cells. वो कम मात्रा में होते हैं ब्लड में red blood cells के comparison में. So next point, their main job is to fight against disease by destroying harmful bacteria and other foreign materials. Foreign materials means materials that come from our mouth. Okay, and other foreign materials and harmful bacteria. Okay, okay, they can move by their own. This helps them to pass through the walls. They can move by their own. वो अपने आप हिल सकते हैं, मतलब मूव कर सकते हैं, कहीं भी जा सकते हैं. This helps them to pass through the walls of blood vessels. वो वो उनको हेल्प करता है कि वो पास हो जाए ब्लड वेसल्स की वॉल से एंड टू रीच इन्फेक्टेड पार्ट्स ऑफ द एरिया. जैसे कि हमारे गले में खांसी हो रही है तो यहाँ पे वाइट ब्लड सेल्स पहुंच जाएगा. और जैसे कि एक और एग्जांपल देता हूँ कि हमारे कोरोना हो रहा है तो वो कहाँ पहुंचेगा. तो ऐसा क्यों बोलते हैं कि हमें सांस लेने में तकलीफ होती है जब कोरोना आ जाता है, तो फिर कोरोना हो जाता है तो फिर वो क्या करता है, ठीक है. हमने चैप्टर 11 में पढ़ा था एल्वुलाई, लंग्स में एयर बैग्स, नो, एयर सैक्स, हाँ, एयर सैक्स. So there is alveoli, each lung having 3 million of alveoli. So in the alveoli there is exchanging of gases. So corona gets enter in the alveoli, and the white blood cells comes in the alveoli um, to destroying the corona, okay, COVID-19. And then the exchanging of gases do not take cannot takes place. So we cannot breathe, and you always know. Okay, so this is the reason why we cannot breathe when corona infected us infect us. So that's why platelets are the smaller than red blood cells. So don't be confused, white blood cells, okay, white blood cells are larger and platelets are smaller. So they help the blood to clot whenever there is a wound on the body. जब हमें चोट लगती है तो प्लेटलेट्स चोट में आ जाती है और ब्लड को क्लॉट करती है, मतलब ब्लड को बहने से रोकती है. जैसे कि होता है ना कि थोड़ी देर बाद जब चोट आती है तो ब्लड बहना बंद हो जाता है. सो वही है. दिस ब्लॉक्स द फ्लो ऑफ ब्लड एंड प्रिवेंट ब्लड वेसल्स नहीं, ब्लड लॉस है ये, सॉरी, ठीक है, फ्लो ऑफ ब्लड. ओके, so now we will discuss blood vessels. Okay, now we will see the how platelets, white blood cells, plasma and red blood cells present in blood, and see we will see their pictures. So this is the picture. This is the blood vessels and this is the blood, and these are the blood components. Okay, so this is the blood vessels. Okay, white blood cells, these are the white blood cells, and this is the plasma, yellowish in color. Okay, this is the red blood cells, disc shaped, see, and platelets are this insects like structure, you can assume this platelets. There is no label of platelets, so I am telling you. Okay, so we will discuss now blood vessels. So let's start. Okay, wait a second. Yes, blood vessels. Okay, now the definition of blood vessels. Blood circulates across the body through a network of tubes. Network of tubes. This word is very important in the definition of blood vessels. Okay, called blood vessels. There are three types of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. As I have told to you before, okay, earlier. So first blood vessels is arteries. Now we will discuss arteries. Arteries carry oxygenated blood, as I have told you, oxygen rich blood. Blood away from, wait a minute. As the hearts pump into the arteries, the blood flows rapidly and at a pressure. Arteries therefore have elastic thick walls. Okay. Okay. So we have discussed till now. Now we will discuss this part. To feel the blood rushing through the arteries, place two fingers in the hollow spot on the wrist. This one. You can see this one. Okay. The throbbing sensation or pulse that you can feel is blood rushing through the arteries. मतलब एक थ्रॉबिंग सेंसेशन और एक पल्स होता है जो आप फील कर सकते हैं कि ब्लड रश कर रहा है आर्टरीज के थ्रू. ठीक है. तो arteries branch into smaller and smaller arteries and finally into capillaries. So now we will discuss about capillaries. Okay, so there is a capillaries. Okay, capillaries. Capillaries are the thinnest blood vessels, as I told you, about as thick as a strand of hair, like this. Okay, so it is very thin, sorry, thick. They have very thin walls through which oxygen, digested food, carbon dioxide, and other waste products are exchanged between the blood. मतलब they have very thin walls, मतलब उनकी बहुत पतली walls होती है through which oxygen, digested food और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और अदर वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट, ठीक है, आर एक्सचेंज, मतलब वो एक्सचेंज होते हैं ब्लड के, मतलब बिटवीन दी ब्लड, मतलब ब्लड के बीच में वो एक्सचेंज होते हैं ये चारों, ऑक्सीजन, डाइजेस्टेड फूड, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और अदर वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट्स. ओके, बिटवीन दी ब्लड एंड द सराउंडिंग सेल्स, मतलब जहाँ वो एक्सचेंज हो रहे हैं उनके सराउंडिंग जो सेल्स है उनमें भी वो एक्सचेंज होते हैं in the capillaries. Okay, so veins. Now we will discuss about veins. The capillaries join up to form the veins, carry deoxygenated blood or carbon dioxide rich blood back to the heart. Veins have thin walls. They have walls which allow the blood to flow only towards the heart. They have valves which allow the blood to flow only towards heart. मतलब उनके पास एक वॉल्स है जो सिर्फ डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड को हार्ट की तरफ पहुंचाए और हार्ट फिर लंग्स को दे और लंग्स फिर वापस से ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड हार्ट को दे और फिर वो आर्टरीज के थ्रू जाए. तो ये प्रोसेस चलता है. तो आर्टरीज में भी है एक आर्टरीज में भी वॉल्स है जो उनको ब्लड अवे फ्रॉम हार्ट की मदद करता है. मतलब वो ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड को हार्ट में वापस नहीं ला सकता. मतलब वो इधर हार्ट है और इधर आर्टरीज है, मतलब आर्टरीज की लाइन पाइप लाइक स्ट्रक्चर है. सो वो इधर ही जा सकता है, वापस नहीं आ सकता. और वेन्स का क्या है, हार्ट में वेन्स इधर जाएगा पर वापस नहीं जा पाएगा. सो यही है. सो दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. तो आज हमने क्या क्या पढ़ा हम रिकॉल कर लेते हैं. आज हमने सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम पढ़ा, ब्लड एंड इट्स फंक्शन पढ़ा, ब्लड के कंपोनेंट्स पढ़े और ब्लड वेसल्स पढ़े. सो आज हमने ये सब पढ़ा. सो it is very simple topic but little bit confusing and you have to remember the important words in the definition like the blood vessels, network of tubes, and the in the circulatory system the well developed pickup and delivery system. So that important words you have to remember, otherwise your half marks will be deducted in the definition only. Okay, so thank you. Please, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Okay.